general question, and Patrick helped me for another question. How change for varieties in Egypt for 16 years? Because we speak much more about table potatoes right now. Change for much more crop processing. How change the situation?
I think the situation is a little bit stable in Egypt because we still want specific varieties like Spunta, Cara. Cara is much more increasing year after year. We start in, if you mean from 2009 until now. 2009 we import around 4,000 tons of Cara. Now we import more than 55,000 tons Cara. So Cara now is leading the market in Egypt. Instead of Spunta in the past 20 or maybe 30 years is the king of varieties here in Egypt. We import from Spunta around more than 50% of our imported quantities, but in the past 5 years we decreased the quantities from Spunta for Cara. Cara is more than Spunta now. But for other varieties, for processing varieties, we import a lot of quantities from Hermes. We increase our quantities year after year. But now there's a lot of competitors to Hermes, like Karuzu, like Hazar, like Leather Rosetta. But Hermes, the king in the past 20 years, the king variety in Egypt for processing varieties.
Yeah, we speak about you import seeds for processing.
Yeah.
And the next question: if you import seeds for processing, you with potato processing in your country, or you replicate with seeds and sold for processing potato export?
Yeah, we have both. We have processing. We import processing varieties to one crop here, delivered to the factories directly. Like Hermes, we cannot have two generations or two crops, because here in Egypt we plant 3 times per year, but in the same land we plant just for 2 times. We have Nile crop, we have winter crop, we have summer crop. For Hermes, we just have summer crop only, because we cannot take local seed from this. But for other varieties like Leather Rosetta, like Karuzu, we can take 2 cycles of planting. So I think it's we have both. We make our local seed, and we can directly plant to factories from the first generation.
We live in maybe in future. I losing everywhere. Yeah. Every children have the school, but new technology. How you help to monitoring, maybe for control quarantine in Egypt?
I think we will see new generation, as you want, of knowledge and of technology, high technology, because AI now in all equipments and all sectors. I think in the near future we will see new tools can help quarantine all over the world to manage and control, to avoid any pest to enter to the country, and I think it will be enhance the control system in all countries.
What do you mean about French fries?
Yeah, it's like there is some varieties like Santana, like Diamond, like Asterix. There is a lot of varieties. It's specific in French fries. We can make frozen fries from it and export it again to use in local market. So also we have good opportunities in these varieties. As I mentioned, the Diamond is the oldest variety now, and we work around 45,000 tons of timer, but now there is a lot of new varieties in this for processing, like Santana, like Eva. There's a lot of new varieties now. It's considered for range price.
About varieties, in Egypt, do you have domestic varieties?
Unfortunately, no, we don't have domestic varieties or local varieties. We don't have a new varieties belong to Egypt, but we have a new program to can make this to real. We have a new program under Agricultural Research Center, under supervision of Agricultural Research Center, and they now try to make a new variety.
Egypt it's have big, maybe long time history for agriculture. Many thousand years in Nile, people working in agriculture, and of course, question I think very important. Which potato deserve or pests? It's very important question because
Of course, because it's our
problem for inside and outside.
We here in Egypt we have a big challenge to avoid export or produce potatoes with pests like the main disease here in Egypt. It's brown rot. Brown rot. This is it's a disaster. We have a program to avoid and to control brown rot in Egypt. We have specific lands just for export to all over the world to avoid to transfer this disease outside Egypt. Also, we have rules here to avoid import seeds from any countries or from any site production shows the symptoms of brown rot. Also, Clavibacter nivalensis donicus, it's called ring rot. It's also a bacterial disease, and it's a very important disease for us because it's not exist in Egypt until now. So we fight to avoid this bacteria to enter to Egypt. So we have a great control system to avoid this. We make visual inspection and laboratory tests to each lot come to Egypt. Each lot come to Egypt from outside. Also, we have some insects here, like Suremia. It's a kind of flies called Potato Tuber Moth. It's a kind of moth, and it's active in warm weather. So we face a problem here in Egypt with this insect. It started from end of April until maybe August. We have some problems, so we need to make a pest control in our fields, and also we sometimes make a fumigation for the exported potatoes for such destinations to be sure there is no problem.
Great question. Do you have difference for contact from your colleague in other country? Maybe some another method for working. Maybe do you have some difference, or it's
we have a conference, annually conference every year in March. It's in Rome. All agriculture quarantines, plant quarantines around the world. They met there every year in March. I think after maybe less than a month we will be there. The head of Central Administration of Plant Quarantine will be there to discuss the new and updates for quarantine sector. Also, we have good connection with all partners countries like European countries, like Russia, like Gulf countries. Also, we have direct connection between all of quarantines all over.
I think it's finished. About no for interview and we speak without interview. In 2024 in Australia, I see a meeting and one guy present his information about how much harvesting around the world. Yeah, and I see table in Russia we harvesting 30 million tons. But I said it's not true, it's mistake. Correct. We harvested 7.5 million in Russia. When we harvested 8 million, we have big problem because price went down. And in 2024, in December, Russian government said we lost potato 20%. And when people think for not correct data about 30 million, it was 6 million for potato. Many company called me, Victor, we want to sell potato in Russia because we lost much more potato. We have 1,000 tons. Yeah. How organize, calculate and for checking data about Egypt? How you harvesting? How you sold? I think it's very important. Yeah, we make harvesting. Example in Egypt, 8 million tons. Yeah.
Around, yeah.
Yeah. But how many potato you lost in harvesting in store?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit higher than average because we still need more facilities, especially from cold stores, and because we still depend on the old ways to store. But now we have big facilities, and we need to increase them. As you mentioned, we produce around 7.5 to 8 million tons last year. By the way, we export 1.4 million tons in 2025, and this is a new record for Egypt. But also we face a big of losses and we waste around 20 to 25% of our potatoes during the handling and the harvest and storing. So we still need to decrease this percentage to minimum, as other countries they have good experience in storing, maybe around 10 or less than 10%.
How you compare which season for Egypt? I see price for potato in your fresh market go down because very good harvesting situation around the world for potato not good.
Yeah, we in the middle of winter crop harvesting season. We now harvest winter crop, so this is the main crop in Egypt, and we have very good or a big supply now from. So it's something normal to face low prices now, but sometimes we have top prices in some other periods of year. We don't have harvesting like this, but I think it's a general or global problem. The prices for potatoes, fresh potatoes, it's collapsing all over the world last year.
Everything.
Yeah. So I think it's we are in average. Maybe it's make some farmers avoiding plant this season for summer crop. So I think the supply in next April will be moderate, and the prices will be better.
Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, okay.
If you visit Russia, please call me.
Of course.
Yeah.